Good morning, everybody. Reverend Lynn, LaBorde, coming to you live from Virginia. I'm getting ready to move here, and I'm really excited about it. Today, we have Lesson 8 from A Course in Miracles. I'm going to read the lesson, and then I'll be channeling Mary Magdalene. Lesson number 8. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This idea is, of course, the reason why you only see the past. No one really sees anything. He sees only his thoughts projected outward. The mind's preoccupation with the past is the cause of the total misperception about time from which your mind suffers. Your mind cannot grasp the present, which is the only time there is. It therefore cannot understand time and cannot, in fact, understand anything. The only wholly true thought one can hold about the past is that it is not the present and therefore is not here. To think about it at all is thus to think about illusions. Very few minds have realized what is actually entailed in picturing the past or anticipating the future. The mind is actually blank when it does this because it is really not thinking about anything. The purpose of the exercises for today is to begin to train your mind to recognize when it is really not thinking at all. While thoughtless ideas preoccupy the mind, the truth is blocked. Recognizing that your mind has really been merely blank, rather than believing that it is filled with real ideas, is a first step in opening the way to vision. The exercises for today should be done with eyes closed. This is because you actually cannot see anything, and it is easier to recognize that no matter how vividly you may picture a thought, you are not seeing anything. With as little investment as possible, search your mind for the usual minute or so, merely noting the thoughts that you find there. Name each one by the central figure or theme it contains, and pass on to the next. Introduce the practice period by saying, I seem to be thinking about blank. Then name each of your thoughts specifically, making no attempt to control the order in which they occur to you. For example, I seem to be thinking about John, about contact lenses, about birthdays, about sadness, and so on, concluding at the end of the mind searching period with, but my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This can be done 4 or 5 times during the day, unless you find it irritates you. If you find it trying, 3 or 4 times is sufficient. You might find it helpful, however, to include your irritation, or in fact, any emotion the idea may induce in the mind searching itself. So the lesson for today is, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Let me bring in Magdalene. Greetings, beloveds. It is with love that we come to you, that we bring forth our presence and our essence, so that we may share with you a greater and a deeper understanding of the love in which these words were given. The messages of the Course are meant to begin to train your minds from the diverse and varied directions that it goes at one time. When you are able to catch yourself thinking, when you are able to take a moment and pause and bring yourself to your consciousness, you will come to understand that your mind is truly preoccupied with thoughts from the past. One thing becomes like another. Your thoughts of a person, your thoughts of a place, your thoughts of a certain time, your thoughts of a certain emotion are all being channeled to your present moment by your mind's preoccupation with past. This is done to create and manifest what you call your present. But understand that you do not see the truth of what is truly there. But when you do, beloveds, you become present to a love that is so profound, that is so great. Allow yourselves to come to these moments of stillness throughout the day, where you have removed yourself from the subjectivity of your life, and you bring yourself to the objectivity that allows you to be the observer, the still and silent observer. When you can bring yourself to this precious gift, you will come to see that what is there is the greatest love that you have: love of self, love of another, love of God. In my time on beloved Gaia, I did much of my training to bring myself to these moments, these salient, crystal clear moments of consciousness. It truly involved a stilling of the mind, a stilling of the body. For these are the illusions that have populated what is called life. If you truly understood how far from the truth these moments are, you would indeed be able to fully release and relinquish yourself to the miasma and the confusion that exists in the mind, which can only project what comes from the past. And understand eventually, beloveds, that you come to the understanding that time itself is illusory and is being used as a tool to allow you to go through these seeming cycles of incarnation as you dance with both the shadow and the light, and then ultimately bring yourself back to the truth. You awaken, you have a moment of saying, ah, my goodness, look at this mosaic that I have created. Look at this tapestry that I have woven. And you will revel for a moment in all that you have used your creativity to bring forth. Understand, beloveds, that in that moment of recognition, there is freedom. There is the essence of your soul as you journey once again across the threshold to join realms of light, to join us in the kingdom. Many of you have searched far and wide to come to this realization. Journey, however, beloveds, is truly a journey within. When you allow yourself to pause long enough to become still, you will truly see that what you have thought is your present reality, and also the fears and anxieties that you have for your future, have been fed by your fascination with the past. And in that moment, there is a choice, beloveds, to unlock yourselves from the dizziness that you have created your world to be. All is forgiven and all fades. And in that moment, you are left with the truth of the love that you are. We grant our blessings to you, beloved. We beckon you to come home. We beckon you to find the truth within you, to release and relinquish the dance that your mind has given you of all of the ghosts and all of the memories that have been part of your past, and come to the present and unlock yourself, unhinge yourself, unbind yourself from the cycles of incarnation, and bring yourself back to the present, the pure truth of you, which is love. All blessings upon you, beloved ones, and we shall speak with you again. Whew. I love her. She's really beautiful. Thank you to everybody that came and participated and joined with me this morning. We will see you at 9 o'clock for meditation. We are making a journey. There's a group of us that meet every morning at 9 a.m. And we are making a journey through the Way of Mastery, which is some more splendid channeled materials that Yeshua brought. And then I channel him. Every morning I get this incredible sandwich of love, channeling both Magdalene and Yeshua. And it's just, my life is amazing. Truly amazing. And I'm so thankful. I wish you all the most beautiful day, and we will speak with you again tomorrow. Have a great day.